You know, in the middle of the night when the bus mates spill red wine everywhere and then the bottle falls down and smashes, like it's just great. So great. That sucks, man.
Good job, everyone. Yeah, that's very nice.
Was it just like a full bottle of wine?
Yeah. No, not full, but pretty not full.
Yikes.
Are they chaining up?
That's gonna be sticky tomorrow.
We're the only.
Right, Edmonton. We're in a brisk Edmonton. Portugal the Man guys are just, I think they're pretty much done loading it, it looks like, but they have the two main docks back there. We're sitting over here, and we don't load in until 2. So I have some time now to kill, and I'm gonna hopefully get some breakfast / lunch with the only person I know in Edmonton is a woman I met on the plane back from New Zealand, and I haven't really seen her in a year and a half, I guess. So just message her. We're gonna have some lunch, and we'll see. We'll see if I don't have to do subtitles, because of if you're not used to a New Zealand accent, you might not understand it. Anyways, before I get some breakfast, I'm just gonna take a walk through the venue. I've never been here before. Let's see what we see. Okay, so it appears to be a straight up orchestra opera hall, which is gorgeous. The only problem is it's kind of 2 rock bands coming in, and my floor package is not massive really, so I did see some movers across the back line of the stage, so hopefully I get to use those. But the house, other than that, looks like it's all a ton of Legos and a ton of gelled fixtures, which is helpful, but for the design that I went with these guys, it's not really gonna do what I want it to, so let's just see what the movers do. And I'm thinking about the Portugal the Man show is going to be sick with the lasers, of course, but we'll see if we can haze up the room a bit. I'm not sure. Typically these types of venues don't allow haze of any kind, so we'll see what happens. Leaving the Canadian place, I hit up the food court. I've got to say, probably the worst poutine I've ever had. I don't know what it was. That was a mistake, so that's gonna be a problem later, I'm assuming. But anyway, so heading back to the venue a little bit early. Kind of worried about the house situation here. They basically say they don't have any DMX lines to the stage or Ethernet lines to the stage. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll figure that out quite shortly, I think. So I've made a contact with the house tech director here, Warren, and kind of alleviated my concerns about patch lines, etc. Ian from Portugal the Man has been gracious enough to basically let me use the house line that he ran, which has saved a lot of stress. And I'm using a bunch of the house fixtures, so it'll be 8 Mac 350 on tours. There's 6 Mac TW1s, and there's also some high-end Color Spot Pros or something like that. I'm just going to use them as a general UV wash, because I think they're the only ones that actually have the UV gel in them, or maybe the Mac 350s do anyways. So currently right now Ian's working, updating his position presets, and just, tightening up as we all do every show. I'm going to basically wait till he's done and then do my position presets. The floor package is going to look pretty minimal in a room this size. Obviously you have a massive stage, but we're going to do the best we can. Due to the lack of outputs on my command wing, and I forgot to buy a 5 to 5 adapter. Anyways, I'm using one universe for Warren's house package. One universe will be the line to my floor package, but I don't have an additional output for the front wash or the house hazer. So Warren has kindly offered to rock that on comm from the house console, which is going to be super helpful. So you might see me with a headset later, just calling the blackout cues. Luckily, no follow spot operators have to be called today, because I don't really know how to do that. I think I kind of know how to do that, but I don't have an authoritative voice enough to do that. Anyway, so things are going well, actually, so I have some free time right now to do those positions before the Portugal guys do sound check. Okay, just did sound check. It's like half hour to doors. I'm gonna try and find my friend Summer, and also just fix some of the positions of my bars on stage. I just want to be the most effective I can be. So here's a look at the stage here. Right. It is post Edmonton show. We had some time off after the show. We smashed the loadout, obviously, with the local stage hands. Big shout out to Warren and Mike, the house techs and stage managers of the Windspear Center in Edmonton. Super helpful. Again, I appreciate all the guys who work for the opening act, which is, I don't get a lot of option, really. So tomorrow we're going to Calgary. Currently, right now, I don't know if you can see this, but we're in convoy mode. We're traveling with the two buses of Portugal the Man. They have two buses and two trailers behind them. We have single bus, and we've packed all the stuff into the first two bays. We're doing Calgary, and then Portugal the Man has a day off after that. We unfortunately don't. We're going up to Saskatoon to play a very small taco bar named Amigos, which will be, as they tell me, interesting to say the least. Then after that, we join up with them again for Winnipeg. And then after that, we part ways. They go on to do their world tour or universe tour or whatever. And we are going down to Minneapolis, and that'll be the last day of the tour. Drive back to Toronto from Minneapolis. So anyways, I'm kind of looking forward to it. I'm getting into the groove of things, and looking forward to tomorrow, which is Calgary. So see you there.